Yeah. It's like a white Christmas after all. It's almost 6:30 in the morning. 6:30 in the morning. On my way to pick up wifey Pooh from work. Yeah. Got a little present last night called snow. I think the roads are going to be like this all day because, well, it's Christmas. I'm not too certain if they're going to send plows out today. I'm already seeing more traffic than I should at this hour on Christmas Day. But, yes. Heading out to get my wife. In case you missed it from before. It is Christmas Day. It is Thursday. It is Mountain Dew Thursday, Christmas Day. So, it's a Mountain Dew Christmas! I am now going to put this away for now because, well, I'm on ice. Snowplows haven't been through yet. And I need all my efforts on the road, so here's for later. Well, I've been wrong before and I'm wrong now. It appears snowplows have been out this morning. Or at least late last night. They put snow on before midnight. Roads are still pretty slick and there are still a lot of vehicles out for this hour. I wonder if they're hooligans up to no good or just people picking up their wives or husbands at work. But last night this road wasn't this clear when I dropped her off, so it's been plowed since. Still kind of icy, but not as bad as it could be. Not as bad as it could be. Not as good as it could be either, but still. It's better than like a foot of snow. Christmas. Christmas time is here. Time for toys and beer. But, you know, good boys and girls don't drink beer. They drink Mountain Dew. Then they drink beer later on. But, okay. Little boys, little girls don't drink the beer. I remember when I was very little, I was sitting there and I asked my daddy, "Hey, Daddy, what you drinking?" And he says, "I'm drinking beer." And I'm like, "Well, hey, Daddy, can I have a sip?" He's like, "No, it's a grown-up drink. You can't have any." I said, "Oh, come on, please." And he said, no, you wouldn't like it anyway. No. And I'm like, how do you know I won't like it? And he said, yeah, it's a grown-up drink. Kids don't like grown-up drinks. I said, oh, come on, please. Please. And he's like, you won't like it. And I'm like, well, how do I know if I don't like something unless I try it? Even a little kid, I had some sort of odd logic. Then it's like, parents say, hey, how do you know you don't like something unless you try it? And I use that logic on him. And against his better judgment, he said, okay, have a sip. I had a sip of beer. I must have been like 8 years old. And at the time, it was probably the worst stuff I've ever had in my life. Even though it was cold, it tasted like piss. Warm piss. But cold, warm piss, if that makes any sense. Until like later on, I even tried beer again when I was 16. Didn't like it. It was like, yeah, beer, gross. I didn't really start drinking until I was 22. When I was 21, I went out for like midnight. On my 21st birthday, I went out and bought myself a bottle of schnapps. I went out when I was 21 and attempted to buy a bottle of booze. What I bought was strawberry schnapps. And the lady that sold it to me didn't even card me. And I said, hey, ain't you gonna card me? So she carded me and I handed her my ID. Happy birthday. Would you like a free shot on the house? I'm like, no thank you, I do not drink. Because at that time I didn't drink. She says, what are you buying this for? Why for? And I told her, because I can. Anyway, I took that bottle home and put it in my cupboard, and there it sat for like 6 months. But that's another story. Hello, it's Thursday.
Hello.
It's Christmas.
It's Merry Christmas.
It's a Mountain Dew Christmas.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome.
Merry
Awesome.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Have a good one, guys.
Hi.
Woo.
Hello, son. You think I forgot about you? Here you go. It's the Mountain Dew Christmas.
Thank
There
you,
go.
Dad.
You're welcome. It's a Mountain Dew Christmas. Yes, I know my batteries are low. Fuck off. Okay. Just got done dropping wifey poo off at work. Yes, on Christmas she's got to work. It's sad, I know, but it's what you got to do when you got to do it. But, roads are in better condition. Well, this is a driveway, not quite a road yet. But plows were actually out today, which is a good thing. I guess they don't get a day off. Even if it is Christmas, which is very generous, but, sucks for them. Anyway, where was I on the last trip? Oh, yeah. That bottle of schnapps sat in my cupboard for quite a long while. because, at that time I didn't drink. And, one night, a friend of mine came over with one of those 5-gallon buckets full of rattlesnakes, because that's what some of us did from time to time. We went out and captured rattlesnakes and skinned them and sold the skin, and we kept the meat for ourselves. Well, there must have been a half dozen in there or so, and we were, cutting the heads off, because that'd be just creepy to skin them while their heads are still on. But, it took a while, and went into my apartment, and we sat there and started watching TV. And then, I just, for some reason, I got the gumption to started partaking of the schnapps. I'm sitting there drinking. They offer my friend some. And he's like, no, I'm good. I got to drive. I'm like, okay. Well, a little bit later, he said, well, Ted, I got to go. You should probably get ready and go to bed. I'm like, yeah, Ken, you're right. I should probably, go to bed. I started getting ready for bed. Next thing I know, there's a knock at the door. I thought it was my friend Ken coming back because he forgot something. But nope. I opened the door and there's a girl standing there. She was actually knocking on my neighbor's door, who I work with. And I worked with the girl knocking on the door. She looked at me and went, Ted! My eyes got big as pancakes. I go like this, look down, look back up, slam the door shut. Turns out, I never finished getting ready for bed. What happened was she woke my ass up knocking on the door. I fell asleep in the chair, buck ass naked and drunker than shit, because that bottle of schnapps was gone. I do apologize, though. It was not a Mountain Dew related story for this wonderful Mountain Dew Christmas, but it was strawberry, and strawberries are red. Mountain Dew is green, red and green. There's your Christmas. So I have run out of things to talk about at this particular juncture. So I will say ta-ta for now, because I think without me talking, this view here will be kind of boring. Okay, here it is, the end of Christmas. Just dropped my wifey poo off at her work again. And she gets off in the morning, and then she's done till Monday. But as you can see, the roads have cleared up immensely. I didn't do squat all day, well, because didn't really have to. My son is with my parents, and we just got done with dinner at my sister-in-law's house. And my nephew and my stepsons and my grandbaby and my stepdaughter-in-law, I guess. My stepson's wife, so I guess that makes her my daughter-in-law or my stepdaughter-in-law. But yeah, it's been a good Christmas. Got to spend it with the family. And tomorrow I get to pick up a new addition to my family. I get to pick up a little puppy all for me. But yeah, how was your Christmas? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you. Merry Christmas.